Hello and welcome to 1 in 20 D&D. I am Gregory, and this is not an actual Dungeons & Dragons game. Today we're playing the conclusion of Battle 5 in our Car Wars tournament. Car Wars is a fantastic tabletop game created by Steve Jackson, and I hope you'll check it out. I'll leave some information in the details below this video. So tonight is the final battle, or final part of Battle 5, and it is pretty explosive and amazing. I hope you'll enjoy it. Sit back, relax. The action starts in a moment. The video starts just after we kind of set the stage and get things sort of set up and worked out. And so bear with us for just a moment and enjoy. We'll get the engines blazing and the guns a-roaring in moments. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the action and start your engines. Just finished turn 12?
Yeah, so we're starting turn 13.
Alright, so let me change that. Update quick.
Okay, so we have, and I had Talladega Days is dead, so yeah, Talladega Nights,
Bobby didn't make it.
and then High Voltage.
Luckily, Ricky is doing well.
Indeed.
Okay, so High Voltage is not exactly the best handling class. So let's see, that's your van, right?
Correct.
And Gold Team, I forget who's what team anymore since you guys swapped around already.
I believe we are gold.
But did we fix handling classes, or is that where it was at the end of turn 12?
That part was at the end.
Yeah, we need to fix handling classes. So, okay, but turn 13 is a new.
You can tell by the starting blocks on the map.
Yeah. Okay, so Gregory and Jeff, you guys were yellow team. We need to reroll initiative. So let's
Jeff,
see, it was 66 plus 9 versus 66 plus 8. So Jeff, why don't you roll and add 8 and have a belt and you roll for your team and add 9.
I guess kind of a mean question, but since they have a guy out, do they lose those dice on the initiative roll?
Well, no, it's just
okay.
It should be every vehicle. We're just trying to do the average. So technically it would be 7.5.
Just checking.
Okay.
What's Frank
Jeff,
the Tank's handling class?
Good thought. It'll go to -3.
Okay, just checking.
And actually, Jeff, you were
how about
plus
interloper?
8, so I'm going to take you to 22.
Okay.
How about interloper?
I still haven't received that email, Brett, but it should go to +3, I think. Great.
Well, he's at -1, but he's got a 3 handling class, so he's at 2.
I thought he had
Oh, he has a
4.
4. You're right. He does have 4. That's right.
Brett, can you do a quick recap on vehicles and what damage we see on them?
Okay.
Nice roll, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it'll be a yellow team has to make their first move. Okay, so that's a good point because I need to refresh what's out here. So Alan is the interloper. That is the compact gas engine with the dueling slicks. He's got a Vulcan front and a heavy rocket and a turret. So
one heavy rocket?
Yeah, one heavy
You
rocket.
only need one.
So he's the yellow
hit.
car down at the bottom. Major Laser is...
Has he fired that heavy rocket? I don't remember.
I don't
No.
think he has.
Nope.
Okay, so Major Laser is the compact. Electric has heavy laser in the front. He has taken pretty good damage to the front, plus a little bit of tires from something, I think, going over the spikes. What the hell did you guys do to Major Laser? His front armor is pretty well bashed up.
Oh, we rammed him, I
Rockets.
think.
I got hit by rockets. I got hit.
Oh yeah,
Rockets,
I think you collided with him and then like rocketed him because he's down 48 points in the front.
Nice.
Interloper is down 32 in the right and a little bit in the left and the rear. Let's see, Frank the Tank is a pickup with a weed eater powering it. It has a pair of blast cannons with a Sabo front and a Vulcan with high density in the turret. A little bit of damage to the left side, and actually that's got some tire damage from going over the spikes. Let's see. Talladega Days is irrelevant.
Shaked and baked. Yep. He did.
Pull that one.
He did what he
I'm
needed
pretty
to
sure
do.
he was split in half, right? He was done from the front and the back, so to speak.
No, he's like a cannoli with no filling.
Yeah, he's got not a whole lot left. Okay. Let's see. Talladega Nights is mid-sized, electric. Had a whole pile of heavy rockets. Let's see. It had 4 to the front and 3 in the turret. And the 4 in the front have all been shot. So it's got 3 turret rockets plus potentially any concealed weapons or anything. You've burned your supercharged capacitors. Tires look okay. Front armor has taken a pretty good hit. I show you down by 24. Left is a little bit dinged.
Yeah.
And the technician, or I'm sorry, the high voltage is a van with a slightly bigger than a weed eater engine. Puny gas. Looks like your armor is pretty good, right?
You believe so?
Yeah. And that was the X-ray lasers front and in the turret.
Yep.
Did you guys get that email yet?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Oh
You
wait, no. I have what do you call it?
Oh, there it is.
High voltage hasn't taken any damage, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking,
Right.
but the thing is, you changed your armor at the last minute, so I've got everything crossed out and replaced. But
Yeah,
since
no, I'm at full.
He's
man.
clean.
He's has not been
The
touched.
voltage is clean.
okay. So I'm certain that won't last too long, but okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so let's go. Yellow
Where is
team.
everyone going? What speed is everyone at? And which
It's
way
on
is
the- it's
Talladega
on
Nights pointing?
Talladega Nights is pointing
North?
up.
North, yeah.
Okay.
And
north is
everybody's speeds are corrected, or sorry, current, but haven't been adjusted for this turn, and the handling classes are ready for this turn.
Yeah, okay, so I saw that. Okay, so Talladega Nights is at 15. Your acceleration is 5. What do you want to do?
I'm going to accelerate.
Up to 20?
Yes.
And then high voltage?
High voltage is also going to accelerate to 25.
Okay, I'll update the table here.
I got it.
I'm already in there. Okay, so Jeff, I saw you made a turn and move, so you're now down to handling class 0. And Greg, you've got 2.5 inches. I mean, that's what Aja told me.
It's an angry 2 inches, though.
So
2.5.
well, some
At least
ladies
it-
like it that thick.
Yeah.
You know,
It
that
was before
diameter
this-
is too much
Yeah,
for others.
circumcision.
All right, I'm doing a. Whoops, let's see, where was it? Right there. Okay.
Next time I hear the phrase 2x4, it's going to give me a different meaning.
Terrible. So let's. So that's
What
1
What
inch.
the hell was that?
I did.
It's-
I did
It's
like
called a swivel.
D3 to the right.
No,
and a
wait,
hop?
D3 to the right. I'm trying to get him in the right position because of the
Okay.
corner. I was marking the corner.
Okay,
If
so
you want me to
were
adjust it, there you go. Okay.
No, that's fine. You
Because
line
he
him
was
up.
at a funky angle. So now that's a D3. He's at -6 at 25. Does that
Roll,
require?
roll. Yeah, 2 or better, you're fine.
Okay. Unbelievable.
Oh.
Why do we have to fucking use the dice roller? It's so worthless.
Because it pisses you off, which makes it fun.
Well, this was a
roll
quick game. Thanks, guys.
D6 -2 to your crash roll.
D6 -2.
Yeah, because you're at 25. It's not like you're going to flip and roll.
6 -2. 2.
Okay. So 2 is a 1/2 inch fishtail.
All right.
So I'm going to move this guy. And let's see. So half inch, he's going to end up pretty much further turning.
I guess that was convenient.
That works
Yeah.
for me.
I'll line
He's
you in the
going
middle.
25 miles an hour.
All right, so
he's
that
gonna
was
go forward.
that was 10.
Yeah. However, you also have a -5 to shoot this turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Then I gotta
next-
go. I'm not done moving.
Oh,
So there's another 10. That's 20. And I gotta do another 5. So I have to shift.
you can't. You're at handling class -6, so I think
So
you
they
just tap
crash.
Talladega Nights in the ass.
No.
No, because his momentum's going this way.
No, it don't work like that, Jeff. So put yourself back where you were. It's a D3 collision damage.
That's nothing.
Just I love that. Wasn't he like directly in front of him?
That won't work.
Leave it there. Yeah. So Greg, we're just gonna say you're back.
Yeah.
Back. Actually, it's more likely to bump Talladega Nights up because it's the lighter vehicle. So Jeff, let's move you to 20. Well, let's just say both guys are 20. No, we'll move him up to 25. I don't like the 22.5 thing. Jeff, roll your D3
That
or
didn't work
Greg.
either. There you go. Oh, fucking lovely.
Awesome,
3.
3 points.
Yeesh.
But
Do we
there
both
are,
take it or what?
yeah. So it's front to 1, back to the other. Give me just 1 second, because you guys have got weight modifiers, I think. So the van is
That's what's crashing to me, Greg.
inflicts 1 1/4.
Yeah.
Does he have bumper spikes?
No.
Oh, I only know if that bumper spikes. So Greg, you inflict 4 and take 2.
All right.
You add in the multipliers.
Van was very pretty, and Greg drove it.
Like high school all over again.
It's like
So Jeff, you got 4 points to the rear Talladega Nights.
okay.
Crap. I forgot. I'm not thinking because Major Laser was going backwards at 10. God damn it. Oh well. I could have avoided that. It's
You
fine.
scared
that's
him
what I
off,
wanted to
Dalton.
do.
Good job.
No, that's what I wanted to do. It's just I wasn't looking. I gotta pay
But
more
I
attention.
am going to give you credit for those 4 points of damage you inflicted, Greg.
Oh, whoopee.
Okay.
Is that prestige or less prestige for hitting your own guy?
Now, Frank the Tank, I had at handling class -4, so he would have gone up to -2. So, what do you remember as being correct? Because -3, you adjusted those as well, Greg?
I'm sorry. So I adjusted everybody's handling classes already. He
including
was at
the-
-5. Frank the Tank was at -5, and he went up to -3.
Okay, I'd have been
Um,
-4, but yeah, in that case, he'd be
So-
-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan's at 3, and Treadway's still at 3. Okay, speeds. Matt, what are you doing?
Ask Dalton first.
Dalton, what's Matt doing?
Asking me. Should I go ahead and do Major Laser, or do you want to wait? For
Yeah,
Frank?
Major Laser.
Okay,
And then-
so I'm going -10. I know we can decelerate by 20, but I can also accelerate by 5. So what's the max speed I could have right now?
You can't go from negative to forward in the same turn.
That was my
so
question. Okay.
You
So
can
what
pretty much just come to a stop.
Yes, but I don't instantly come to a stop, right? I guess I have to drift a little bit backwards.
No,
Is that-
actually you do.
Oh, I do. Okay. Because what I really want to do is I want to drift to the right, to my right, like so, and then point, like so. That's where I want to end up.
You can't really drift while you're that slow. You'd have to stay at -10. So
Mhm.
let's
Okay.
put you back where you were. You were in the middle, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Okay.
that. Right.
Let me straighten you out a bit. So you could do like that and still be at -10, or you could make a curve, or just come to a dead stop. Now, if you move
Actually,
forward next turn,
I liked your first option, actually.
do that.
Yeah, so that's...
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, if you move forward next turn, well, if that's where you're happy, that's good. Okay, so you'll stay at -10 then.
Yep.
Okay, interloper. So Alan is currently cruising at 35. I know he's going to drift
Exactly, yep.
one one side. So just how about we go 1, and then he's going to be going straight.
Yep.
He's accelerating to 50.
And he's accelerating. Yep.
Okay, remember that's a jump.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if there's nothing on the other side, we don't hit it. I mean, we don't actually do damage,
Correct.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you're fine.
We're doing this for audience, purposes.
Okay, so what speed are you doing?
So, sorry, he's accelerating. So did you already do that?
50.
Is that going to the full 50?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to end up in that square.
In the air.
He's currently in the air.
That's right. He is airborne.
But he still can't see anyone, right?
Yeah, so it'll be a D3 hazard and a little bit of damage when he lands.
I missed the speeds for tank and laser.
Tank hasn't declared. Interloper will change. He's up to 50.
So he's
Matt,
50.
what are you
I
doing?
got that. So 20, negative 10, 50, or what? Or you did interloper first?
We were waiting on Matt. So yeah, we did interloper and major laser already.
Are you still at negative 10?
Yeah, I wanted to slow down, but I guess I can't if I actually want to move. So I think I'm at -10. Is that right, Brett?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm staying at 20.
Okay. So go ahead and make your move, Matt.
So I want to turn flat, right? Is that a D1? Sorry.
Yeah, we'll say D1.
Okay, then I'm there.
Perfect. Okay, so you're at -4, which at 20 is fine. You guys are lined up. Actually, everyone's lined up. High voltage and Talladega Night's a little bit too close. Okay, shooting this turn. I don't think yellow team's got anything to shoot. I mean, Greg, you've got a -5 penalty, so I guess you take a pot shot with your turret.
I should. I mean, well.
Yeah, shoot. Shoot.
What are the other factors? Because I don't think I can hit even with a 12.
-1 for a compact.
And range is going to be another -1, so I won't be able to hit.
No, the range is good. I'm looking at angle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, you're
-2 total.
Roll 12. Roll 12.
Yeah.
All right, let's just see if I hit a 12.
Your base 5, 10. Yeah, you need a 12 to hit.
Just 2d6. Here we go.
But I thought the rules said if you need a 12 to hit, it's not. You
Ain't
don't even roll.
working.
If you're gonna
That
miss,
doesn't matter.
Wait,
You know,
wait,
what the fuck, man?
Does that mean he accidentally hit high voltage?
Such
No,
crap.
I think that's taken out spectators. You know, that beam went airborne. There's like some airplane crash in the background.
This is crap,
So-
man.
Okay.
All right.
Use
no
the
worries.
force.
Yeah. Doesn't.
Okay. Major laser.
Fire there.
All right, I'm gonna go for high voltage, but it's a called shot at the turret.
Okay. Let's see. Turret is, I believe, -2. You are in. Let's see. His side arc. So you don't have the -1. I think pretty much it's a basic to hit with the -2 for the turret. Because there's obviously no speed. You're not in his rear. There's no size penalties for a van. Yeah, turret's -2.
The turret's -2, then +2 for the computer, right?
Yeah, so you need a pretty much a 6 to hit with heavy laser.
Bam!
Boom.
Turret.
Nice.
Uh, 4d6 damage.
+4. Is it
+4.
Oh, sorry, just 46.
Yeah, so 12 damage. The +4 is for the stabos, which you don't have
Oh,
a
yeah.
laser. So you take 12 to the top armor. Gregory.
God damn it. That's why I should have left it what it was.
That's why you're wishing you didn't suddenly take all your top armor off right before the game and put it elsewhere. Okay, X-ray laser is dead.
Nice.
Oh! Well, one of them. He has 2.
Yeah. If he had a gunner, he could be running out the back and shooting a pistol or something. Let's see. I'm going to break down the damage. So that was another 12 by major laser.
Do we do burn rolls or no? That's later.
Not when he took out his turret. it can be on fire. It's not gonna make much difference. Let's see, and then Matt, I don't think you got anything you can do, can you?
No. Do you need a turret icon behind high voltage?
Actually, he didn't have enough. It didn't do enough damage to cause
Okay.
any issues because he only had a little bit of top armor, and the laser itself is puny.
Ah.
So it's more like speed bump. Okay, next turn. Turn 14, Talladega Nights. Handling class goes up to 3. You're at speed 20.
Okay, I'll
20 or
go
25?
to...
They're both showing 25.
You're at. Oh, that's right. We bumped you to 25, literally.
Okay, I'll go to 30.
Okay.
What's my handling class? 0?
No, you're up to 3.
I'm going to turn.
This is turn 14 now, right?
Yeah, I'm going to square you out a little bit, Jeff. Squared you. I think that just bounced 50 the other way. Okay, so that puts you back at handling class 0. And high voltage. So yeah, you're up to -4. Speed is 25. You go to 30. Well, you can't technically collide with Jeff again unless you like turn inside. Dalton, what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna stop. Elaborate and listen.
Okay. Ponder what we're doing with Alan.
That's a good question. He's already going 50.
He's gonna do a hard left. Where does he?
All right.
He's airborne at the moment, so
He should have a handling class of 4, though.
How much farther does he go in the air?
I'm trying to figure out how far he goes airborne.
Got it in the rules.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't write that stuff down.
Hang on. No, you sent it out. Oh no, it was in the email.
I've got the summary of jump distance and all that.
Well, let me get the email out.
When I've got the hazard and the handling class, all that stuff, tire damage, didn't write down the actual float distance. So I think it's probably 1 inch for every speed over 20. So I think that would be 3 inches.
50 miles an hour, D3 hazard, fly for first 3, past apex, 3 points damage to underbody, and 2 points to tires when you land.
Okay, so he's gone 2 inches already. So I'm going to move the first inch. So he lands here, and that's 1 inch. Let's say he has another inch before he can maneuver. Just so we're clear, he's moved a full 3. So you've got 2 inches left, and I don't think it makes sense that you can change speeds while you're midair.
Right.
So we're going to take you to handling class 1.
I need some help with this because I'm not sure how far I've gone 1 inch, and you said there's no way I'm going to hit him, or what? I mean,
you shouldn't be able to hit him because you're moving the same speed.
You'll just end up right behind him.
well, another
you'll pretty much end up like that.
Give me like boom right on top of him.
Well, I didn't move far enough, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think let's move you up here, Jeff.
Because he's going 30.
Yeah, you guys are
I'm
both
going
moving
30, you're going 25. You shouldn't be able to hit me.
No, he's up to 30.
Okay.
Weren't you going 30, Greg?
No, I wasn't going to accelerate. I thought about it,
Okay.
but I decided I wouldn't.
I think you moved too far then, because I think you moved a full
I moved 25.
like grid. Okay, let's just move you back there a little bit. Say it's good.
All right. And I always go like edge to edge. So I mean, assuming each token is an actual inch, then
Yeah. Well, maybe Jeff undermoved a bit, but we shuffled him up and you back a hair, so you're about half an inch apart.
Yeah. All right.
Close enough. So Interloper has got 3 more inches to move.
Yeah, if he does a D3 to the left, does he have line of sight? Does he have the arc?
Let's in the front. Let me try that. I'm gonna move him. So that would put him. So that's 3 inches of movement. Would hit. My eye shows it can hit Talladega Nights, but not high voltage. Of course, you still have 2 more inches to move, so that'll take him out of the arc.
No, you've moved 4 already, right?
No, I moved 3. Because he started there.
I see 4, right?
1, 2, 3. 1.
No, I'm gonna move him back for a second. His front was all the way back here.
No, he started in this square.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because when we started the game, he was here, right?
Yeah, he started in
So
the
1,
square.
2,
He
3,
started
4.
right
Yeah.
here.
He was at the
Yeah, I
bottom
think
edge of the
he had
ramp.
flown. Yeah, I think that's right. He had flown 2.
Well, he can handle a little more turn. He's got the handling class.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hold on. He's now at negative 2 because you made the D3 turn.
Still bouncing.
Yeah. So he went from 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 when he hit. So as soon as he gets control, he turns to the right. So he's at negative 2. So negative 2 at 50 is handling roll. So you actually
Yeah,
roll for that D3.
so if he moves forward 2 and he doesn't have line of sight, is that what you're saying?
I'll have to recheck. Probably you won't have line of sight, but make your handling check first. You could actually fishtail like Greg. D6, don't roll a 1.
Going, Matt?
Sorry, say that again, Brett.
Roll 1d6 for the crash test on Alan.
Nice.
No problem. Okay, so you've got 2 inches left.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like 2 inches. And nope, just out of the arc.
What about the turret?
Oh yeah, if you got a turret, anything's in the arc.
Dalton, what do you think?
Actually, he doesn't have a turret. He's got a rocket rack, and they only
Okay.
shoot straight
It's a
forward.
rack, not a turret, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you can put a rocket in a turret, but it takes a lot more weight and space because it's got all the articulation. Right now, he's essentially just got a rocket stuck on a stick up there. So, major lasers moved, quote unquote. Frank to tank.
We never cleared the handling classes for now.
We're sort of doing it vehicle by vehicle. So you're up to negative 2.
Negative 1.
I had you at
Nope,
negative
negative 2.
5. Then you went to negative 3, and you took a D1 shift, right? Last turn? Yeah, D1 turn, you've been at negative 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
People are changing stuff without me looking at it.
I'm gonna
20?
turn. I want to move and turn a little bit, like a D1. If that gives you the arc.
Okay. Okay, so I'm fucked up with the handling class here. You started the game at negative 5 from last time, so you took to negative 3. Then you went to negative 4, so then you jumped up to negative 2. So yeah, now you're back to negative 3. Okay, you're good. And you're staying at 20?
Do I have a line of sight with this angle? Yes, I'm staying at 20.
I think so. Let me take a quick look here. Nope. Just barely out of it. You can hit with the turret, but the front weapons are pretty much shooting right in front of, like the S in Talladega Nights is the outside of your arc.
What if I do a D2?
If you do a D2 or a second D1, then yeah, he'll be in your arc.
What's the difference between a D2 or a second D1?
Do you have 1 more inch of movement?
No.
Okay, because yeah, I think with the D2 you're going to end up clipping the wall unless you make another drift. So you'll just have to burn an extra D1. Let's see, if you want to do that, you're going to be about like that. And then next inch, drift to the right, because otherwise you're going to like nick that wall.
Okay, but I don't have any movement left, so that's fine.
Okay, so potentially, because where do you start? You're parallel to Major Laser, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so you move 2 inches and drift to the side. Okay. You are now at -4, and you are lined up.
I'll shoot for high voltage.
Okay, go for it.
Why does he get to
-1.
shoot first?
It's all simultaneous, so
But no, it's all right.
let's see. Range.
We can't shoot, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you let Greg shoot first?
Let's see, what am I getting? I'm getting 4 inches, but it's from that side, so actually that's not quite a range penalty. -1 for shooting at the rear of a vehicle, and I think that's your only penalty, Matt.
Okay. And then I have +2 for the computer. So
that
it's
+1, so you'll need a 6 to hit with the blast cannons.
okay. Here's the first one.
Yes. Nice.
And then at
Blast
the
cannons hit.
end,
Now your Vulcan doesn't have the computer on it, right?
correct.
Okay, so that'll be that'll be a 7 to hit. Okay, so missed with the Vulcan, hit with the 2 blast cannons. So that'll be 8d6 plus 8. I think Greg's gonna notice.
Not bad.
Now, does he accelerate from that?
Negligibly. Same amount it slows you down. Okay. Gregory, you got 31 to the rear.
Yep, it's all right. I can
But
take
good
it.
thing you put the extra armor there
Just
that
a flesh wound.
should have been up top. Let's see. 31 is D4 hazard. Who's giving us the feedback? Definitely an obstacle. This is Greg's van door and spare tire. Well, you can't go below -6, so. Let's see, 25. Greg, make a control check. 2 or better. Oh, wait, no, you're at 25. You're not at 20. Shit just got real. You need to roll a 4 better.
Oh, you got it.
There you go. Gregory, return fire.
Well, so the question is,
can I throw
heavy rockets at him?
him?
Is he
Yes.
considered a straight line or close enough to it?
The straight line thing is only if they're if they're mounted in a rocket rack, because that's like second forward. For some reason, if they're like mounted in the vehicle, it assumes they've got a little articulation to them, so you've got the normal arc of fire. So yeah, you could shoot your rockets either Frank the Tank or Major Laser.
Oh wow, okay, I would have done that already. I didn't realize. Which one looks like they're more damaged in the front? Either.
Let me take a look here.
I'm sure Major Laser's the one that's taken the most damage.
I just have a bug on my windshield.
Major Laser got flattened by the head-on collision with 4 heavy rockets, so that's pretty damaged. But it's -1 to hit him. On the other hand, he's stationary, so that's a +1.
So.
And Frank the Tank is -1 for shooting at the front.
All right.
No range for either.
So I have a net 0 versus laser.
Yeah, actually, laser's your more damaged target and the easier to hit one by 1. You still need like a 9 to hit.
Right.
Do you have a computer on that?
I do. That's why I got it.
Yep, 8 to hit.
All right. All right, here we go. 2 rockets. Let's see what we can do.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Boom!
Ooh.
First one hits. Come on, baby. No.
Oh,
2
targeting computer
fucking
pays for
hits,
itself.
dude.
Damn it! I
Fuck.
should have been rolling backwards still.
Well, Jeff and I were just talking that I totally forgot my plan from the last game because I was gonna get in your face and I fucking forgot. But I guess that is some recompense. So, do you want it all at once or do you want it one at a time?
Were those concealed, by the way? I don't remember any mention of.
No, they were in the back, and this is the first time you guys have seen him from the back. So, I don't know. No, that should have been said at some point. Brett may have said it.
I don't think I mentioned it because at the start he was across the arena, and then I forgot to say he turned.
I know your
That's why
spotters
he's
would have
dumb,
seen
because
it.
we're like, oh, he can't shoot you from the rear.
Yeah, Gregory normally doesn't hit with anything, so it wasn't a major concern.
Matt's doing 31 damage to his rear. That wouldn't have, exploded a rocket or something?
You didn't do enough damage.
Nope, that's what armor's for.
So
6 dice.
Yeah. Okay. Just do it all at once.
Yeah, go ahead. Doesn't make any difference if it's 1 hit or 2. It's all cumulative damage.
Oh, decent.
Boom.
That's pretty
solid.
That's a little better than average. A little touch better than average.
So I show that penetrates Dalton.
Yep.
Oh, penetration!
That's just enough to take out the heavy laser.
Oh, are you kidding?
Oh, snap!
So you've delasered each other this round.
I guess so. Tit for tat. And there's some debris there, and a hazard.
Now we're down to collision and hand weapons.
Oh no, there's much more to come.
Okay, there's Dalton's
But now,
remains of his armor.
now,
There's no hazard when he's dead stopped.
But Talladega
That's
Nights.
That's true.
Talladega Nights has no more rockets on the back, right?
He's got rockets on the roof.
Yeah,
Right. And that's all
3
he's
on the
got.
roof,
At this
facing
point.
forward. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
As far as you know, he still has his droppers though, but he's not going to use it in front of me. I hope. Team kill.
let's see
Team
the-
kill.
Get the damage. Okay. Good round. Lots of death. Well,
No.
lots of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so next round. Jeff, what are you doing? You're at full handling class, speed 30.
Okay. I will go. I'll stay at 30. Turn.
Okay.
There's one.
Okay, now technically you're supposed to move. I guess that'll work. Move first then.
Kind of want to do a loop. How do I loop around? You turn.
Well, you can always do a bootlegger, but you can't shoot. You can drop to 10 and just do a pivot. If you want to
Okay.
make a full reverse, is probably the most effective. So that wouldn't be going up, staying at 30. You'd actually have to stop. Here, put yourself back where you started, Jeff, because the pivot's a little funky to educate. Okay, so you're going down to 10.
You're a little bit lower than that, I think.
Yeah, the funky thing is
there.
Greg's sort of in your way because you're supposed to.
Well, I'll go forward a half before I start to my maneuver.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't say you can't do that. So then rotate off your back.
The center of that square.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're going to end up
I can always do a little drift to get out of your way.
like there.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that looks good.
Something like that.
We're on the opposite side. We could have high-fived.
All our vehicles are equipped European style.
Yeah,
Right, there you
there's
go.
2 little smoke trails you see going straight into a major laser.
We're all right drives.
And high voltage. So you're up to handling class -4.
Yeah. Woohoo. I was actually thinking of doing pretty much the same thing.
T-bone.
No. So if I go down to 10,
You'd have to pivot the other direction.
yeah, that works. Is that okay? I mean, if I go to here,
Yeah, so
and then I kind of see where that is, and then end up something like
yeah, you're like
something
parallel
like
to Jeff.
this, right about there.
Yep. Perfect. You're over a little bit farther because you wouldn't be in front of your debris.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, and in a great, demonstration of choreographed driving.
Seriously, what's the handling class changes for that?
I freaking love it.
Actually, when you're at 10, your handling class goes back to full.
That's
Oh,
what I
wow.
was hoping. So
Yeah, just at that point you're sort of wobbling around a little bit, but you're good.
the whopping 2 handling class.
Okay, so this is turn 15.
Wait, does it go back up to 3 regardless of your handling class?
No, it goes back up to full, which for you is only 2, right?
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, is Talladega Nights 3? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, Dalton, what are you doing?
Good question. Thinking about, well, okay, so my car stopped. It's got no armor in the front. If I hop out, I can use my pistol, right?
Yeah, you can,
Sorry.
That's your
you can
bad
roll down the
idea.
window and use the pistol if you want to.
Oh, I can?
I
Oh,
love it.
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turn around and reverse into them.
I didn't realize I could shoot from inside the car with the pistol. Okay. In
That's
that
why
case-
you have hand weapons. I mean, you can't shoot like RPGs from inside the car, but
Yeah. In that case, well, that changes my strategy.
Hey, Brett, I think
Wait a second.
I
You
don't
had a
have
strategy?
control on Frank anymore. So you can fix that.
my strategy died when I lost my
Oh,
laser.
never mind.
you click the ruler, right? You gotta
Yeah,
click back to
thank
the select icon. I keep
Okay,
doing that.
then I'm going to accelerate to 5.
Rolling
Okay.
over your debris.
And I will, yeah, well, I'm gonna, can I drift like that to avoid the debris, or?
Not
That
at
would be 10,
5.
sorry. That would
You can drift a quarter inch as you're moving forward
be, okay.
by a half inch. So you're gonna hit the debris with your left front tire.
Takes, what, 1 damage or something?
Well, you know what? We forgot to give damage to Alan for when he landed. Give me 1 second. Then
Oh,
I'll get
I
to your
did,
damage.
yeah.
Okay, so Alan took a D3 hazard we got. Underbody took 3 points of damage. Each tire took 2. And then obstacles, I believe, are a D3 damage to hit. Fire explosions. Yeah. 50-50 versus the underbody. So let me actually roll some dice. So we'll say on an even number that D3 goes to your underbody.
Wait, what are you rolling? In the rules, it just said certain amount of underbody, certain amount of tires.
No, I'm back on Dalton now for a regular
sorry.
obstacle. Yeah, I took care of Alan. Okay, so we are doing D3 to the underbody. I don't see D3 there, so I'll just do the old-fashioned. Oh, cool. 3 points to underbody, Dalton.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah, you know that heavy laser barrel got stuck in your radiator.
The gift that keeps giving. How much damage do I take to my tires? I guess it was the front left?
None of the tires. You just
none of
end
the
up
tires. Okay.
it hit your underbody instead.
Okay.
And then next round, if you drift again, you'll like just roll right off of it.
Now, I know you're gonna laugh. My pistol is basically like a turret, right? I can shoot in any direction.
No, you can shoot out the side arc.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Wait, why can't you shoot straight ahead?
Probably for a pistol, we say you can. Let's say if it's a shoulder arm, you
Like
can't
straight
really shoot.
ahead, but I would say you probably couldn't shoot like to the right of your vehicle if you're shooting out the left window. You know what I mean?
Mine's a British car. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's what we said. Well, therefore,
Yeah.
you couldn't shoot across the left side of your car.
Yeah. According to the rules, you're supposed to just be able to shoot out the side arc. I mean, I guess technically with a pistol, you could reach around the side and be shooting across your nose. If you get the point where we're actually going to be shooting across your nose, then we'll deal with it. Matt, what are you doing?
Decelerating to 10 and drifting to the right.
Okay. So you're going to be up to handling class. Well, you're going to be at full handling class again because you dropped down to 10. And Alan, so he's going to go up to +2. And he's moving at 50. You gonna change speeds?
I think maintain the same speed, but a D2 turn to the left.
I think you need. Well, he wants to be head on to Talladega, basically, so you're part of the rocket.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So how about we move 1 inch forward, and then it'd be a D3 if he wants to line straight up.
Okay. Yeah. D3. Sorry.
That'll take him to -1, which I think may be a control roll.
No, he's fine.
At 50 miles an hour?
I gotta
He's
take a look.
fine at 50.
Oh, okay, perfect. So someone's got to shoot him, so he has to make
Well-
that control roll.
Yeah.
That can be
Okay.
arranged.
And then he moves, what? 2,
4 more.
4 more.
4, 5.
Yep.
Back a little bit. Okay. I'm sensing a big old wreck in the middle. Can we hope?
We will
50,
see.
-1. Okay, shooting. Let's do Talladega Nights first. So, Jeff, you can actually shoot your rockets while you pivoted, because you're sort of sweeping across those guys.
Okay. I want to shoot at.
Should you wish to.
I want to shoot at Frank.
Okay. -1 for shooting at the front. Within normal range. That's the only modifier.
Okay, so what's my 2 hit?
Rockets suck. So
Are you shooting all of them?
you're going to need
Yes,
a
all
10.
12.
You'll need a
Yeah.
10 to hit.
How many is he shooting?
Yes, 3.
3. Okay.
I think in the
10.
future I'm going to change the to hit roll on rockets, because the base 9 is ridiculous.
Now, I have a question. I'm going to be moving forward. I'm moving forward now. I want to get a little closer before I shoot them, but I can't get all the way to him in between turns.
It,
So
it
how does
actually
that work?
it doesn't make any difference for the to hits, because no, you can, because he's a taller vehicle than you. So if you get within an inch, you can shoot a van or a pickup and get the +4 point blank bonus.
Oh, yeah,
Anything
I want it.
more than an inch up to your current distance, it's the basic 10 to hit.
Okay, I'm going to wait then on my rockets.
Yeah, 10's a bitch to hit.
You hope you survive another round.
That too. Because you see the window rolling down, that pistol's coming out.
I know it is. I know it is.
I'm more
gonna take that
concerned about
risk.
the blast cannons than the pistol.
Yeah.
You're brilliant.
Major Laser will be like, dink, off the windshield, followed by these 2 freaking hammers from Frank the Tank. Frank gives, Dalton a thumbs up out the left window.
Jeff, we have the targeting computer for him, man. It's a single weapon.
Oh, do we wait for that?
Oh yeah.
I don't show that you do on Talladega Nights.
Yeah. Oh I'm looking at
Is that on days?
Days. Damn
Okay.
it. Sorry.
High voltage, what are you doing? X-ray laser?
Hang on. What the hell? Where did Talladega Days go?
Talladega Days had a single weapon computer.
No, I mean, where did my sheet for him go?
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, and you
Well,
had
I
that
do.
hooked
I'm
up to
trying
the
keep
recoilless
track of all
rifle.
this. All right, so it must have flown away. What am I gonna do? Do I have a shot at Major Laser? It's a little iffy. Probably not. I'm thinking the wall is gonna. It's my front weapon though.
No, I'd say, yeah, you can hit him. I'm using an actual
Now
ruler.
shoot at Frank. Let's get his front armor going.
Yeah. You've got a -1 because
Okay.
he's a compact, but you're hitting the left side.
No, shoot at Frank.
Okay, yeah,
can
I'm gonna go
actually
for. All right, I'm gonna go for Frank. We're gonna focus fire on Frank.
Okay, yeah.
So
You're the only one firing, but
no
go for it.
minus for range, but it is the front.
Yeah, that's it. So you've got a base 6, targeting computer, and the -1 balance out. So 6 or better, and you hit him.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Come on, baby.
You know, from arena perspective,
Fucking ridiculous.
X-ray lasers are probably really boring to look at.
Unbelievable bullshit.
Just by a hair.
Terrible.
Yep.
Okay, so return fire. Dalton, we got to start with the pistol.
You let me go first?
We're gonna let you go
Of course.
first.
Go,
Yay!
Dalton. Go get him.
So can I hit either, or do I?
Yes.
Just
You'll need like a 10. One for range, one for the front.
I'm sitting still though.
That's a good. No, you're moving at 5.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Targeting computer? No.
The table needs to be updated.
Laser speed.
So I guess I'll be attacking Talladega Knights.
Okay, well, make your shot.
Right.
Pew.
Yeah. Would have been great with laser.
Yep. And that misses. Shall we do Interloper next? You want to roll for him, Dalton?
All right. What do I need to get?
Okay, he's got the heavy rocket in the rack, which he can use because he's pointing straight.
Which is what he is going to use.
And then he's got the Vulcan up front, which he can shoot as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the rockets.
Well, he only has a rocket.
A rocket.
It's a basic 9 to hit with the rocket.
That's it? No modifiers?
No modifiers.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he gets
Nice.
lucky. Hit to the
My left
side with
side?
the heavy rocket.
All right.
That's a 3d6, right?
Yeah, 3d6.
Aces.
You're all right.
Aces. Let's...
You're all right. Left side?
Left side, 12 points.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We scoff.
One
Well,
more.
very nice.
A little more debris.
Not much. That was pretty weak.
Actually, it's better than average for a heavy rocket. It's only a single hit.
That's the second time he's been hit for 12 points on the left, by the way, if anyone cares.
I showed he got hit for 13 the first time.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
you're
probably
right.
right.
It was 13. I apologize.
That's what I've got too.
He heals.
13.
Let's see.
Hey, we're in turn 15, by the way,
I
right?
have self-healing armor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It didn't get updated. Sorry, I'm on it.
Let's see. Yep. Debris and a D2 hazard. Hazards are relevant because they're both going at 10.
But there's some debris on the left side of him.
Yep. Just a tush.
Wasn't the 31 points an obstacle?
Yeah, that. Oh, you know what? That is supposed to be.
Because it's the wrong counter if it's supposed to be an obstacle.
I've been using that as an obstacle because the debris is at most a 1/4 inch by 1/2 inch. So each of these big ones is
Oh, I
obstacle.
got you. The big one's obstacle, the small one is debris. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The other big debris is this one.
Right. Right. Okay.
So when it's like
Because we
almost
actually had an
obstacle-
image of an actual door at one point, I think.
I did. I didn't find that one. I can pull it
I
down. I
gotta
guess.
scan it, and I'll try to scan it and put it in there.
No,
for
I
you.
actually have it. Let me see if I can load it here. Where's the art library?
It's fine. It's fine. No worries. I'm sorry. I'm detracting from our.
Yeah,
Shoot 'em
let's
up.
keep it going.
That wasn't it.
Let's keep going. All right, who's next?
We've both
The
fired,
tank.
right? Oh no, wait, you haven't fired,
Yep.
and the tank hasn't. Yeah.
You both fired, but yeah, Frank the Tank at Talladega Knights.
Did
Okay.
Jeff didn't fire? I mean,
I didn't
Talladega
fire.
Nights
He chose
hasn't
not
fired.
to.
I'm waiting until I get closer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fire anyway.
Do you want to use a hand weapon, Jeff?
All right. No.
Sure.
Pop
I've got
shot at
an
the
AR.
interloper.
I got an AR.
There you go. Assault rifle out
I'm
the
in-
side.
Talladega Knights has got the shotgun.
Knight's got the shotgun.
No, I updated it. I upgraded it. It's one of the things.
So
I
we got an
upgraded.
AR.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had the money, so.
There
There's an
you go.
AR and a chain and a couple grenades.
Okay, so you roll down the window.
Hey, a 9. It's got to hit.
That's awesome.
That's a hit. That.
What's the damage on that bad boy?
Oh, good job.
I
Jeff.
think you're probably going to take him out.
Oh yeah, totally.
A D4.
A D4. That's all I get.
Nice. Hey, that's pretty solid. Roll 4. Oh shit.
Yeah.
1.
What did he just roll? Who's he shooting at?
The interloper.
He cracked the window and he freaking shot an assault rifle out the
Bumblebee.
window.
Hit him.
Takes off like a side view mirror off the interloper.
The head like
left side. Left side, is that right?
No,
no,
front. 1
front.
point.
That was the front.
Right.
To the front.
Okay.
A point to the front of the interloper. Well done. That was awesome.
Symbolic.
It was something.
That was worthy.
Hey, that's inspiration for my guy with his pistol.
Damn right.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, this has just gotten very interesting in this last round.
I'm gonna split up into Talladega Nights.
I'm sorry. I was hacking up
He's
dinner.
shooting at Talladega Nights.
I'm making another cannoli.
Okay.
Good luck with
Bring
that.
it on.
-1 for the front, and I still think you guys are.
-1 for the compact. And he's over 4 inches, so that's -3.
I've got you just under 4 inches, and you're not a compact, you're a mid-size, right?
Nice try.
That's a 12.5 to hit.
Yeah, give or take. I think it's going to come out a little bit more favorable than that. I think it's balances out your. Well, you've got +2 for the computer, -1 to hit, so you need 6s or better, or 7 for the Vulcan. It
Yes.
missed.
Woohoo!
And the Vulcan next.
Yep, 7 for the Vulcan.
Woohoo! Only one in it. Finally, we got
Alright.
a turn towards
I don't know
us.
how you managed to miss the fucking minigun, but
Yeah.
Oh no, -1, damn it.
okay,
All right.
too short.
What's the blast cannon do or whatever it is?
46 plus 4.
Ouch.
Takes off your bumper.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Not even close.
Now, that hit the front
Yeah.
Talladega
Knights.
Nights.
Yep. The armor has a hole in it, but that's it.
Yeah, it's been
Or
damaged in a
dent,
collision.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it already got front end collision, right?
Yeah, it's getting pretty chewed, but it had a lot of armor.
Mm-hmm.
So
lot of armor.
17, I think, qualifies for the big debris.
That was a solid. Yeah, that was a solid hit. That's for sure.
Yeah, nice.
Gonna take some tire damage there.
Well, I think I'm saying that you're not going to normally run
No.
over your own debris. It's going to get blown off the top of your vehicle.
Right, because I'm moving.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
moving
I see.
vehicle.
Oh,
So
so
normally what I'm, because I mean, otherwise every front hit's going to cause tire
Fair
damage. So
enough.
what I'm normally
Okay.
doing is something like that.
I love it. Boom!
Okay.
Crowd goes nuts this round.
And yep, that was pretty cool. Lots of rockets flying around and hitting stuff. Next round. So we're now at turn 16. Next turn we roll initiative. Not that it makes much difference. Oh, got it.
All right. So we're both at full handling class.
Yeah.
I think
Going
I'm gonna
to
go up to
15.
15. Yeah. All right. So both of us, more synchronized driving.
Okay.
Now, Brett, I'm maintaining my front arc with Frank the Tank as he moves, so that my rockets are still in
Okay.
play.
Yeah,
So I will turn left, turn right as he does the same.
that will make sense. What are you doing with Frank the Tank? Let's actually do this. Of course, you're only moving 10, so are you speeding up, Matt, or slowing down?
Is Frank's handling class 2?
Yes.
Okay, so interloper goes back up to 4, right? Oh no, he goes up to 3. Yeah, 3.
3.
One second.
Okay, everybody's handling class is corrected. I think we were meaning to drop some spikes this last turn, like right where that debris is.
Well, you can drop them this turn as you move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So from where his last position was, where he started, somewhere around here, probably.
Okay, I can move that over. And I think these other smoke screens are gone by now.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we just need one more spike.
Has Talladega Nights moved at all, or that's
Yeah, he moved
already.
15 forward. Yeah. So he dropped some
So
spikes right
who
there.
was it? Was it Talladega Nights that's dropping them?
Yep.
So he started. Well, actually, your first inch, because you can't start him. So you would have moved 1 inch and then dropped him. So he's actually a little
That's
bit
fine.
forward. Dalton, you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna accelerate and do a D1 drift again.
Okay.
Next to the wall. There.
Did Frank move? Is he accelerating? Is he staying the same?
Staying at 10, haven't moved.
Okay. And minor blinker. Jeff, Brett, you keep messing with the names. You're up to 5 now?
No, he's at 10. I just changed him. He was at 5.
Major lasers at 5. 10.
He's now at 10.
Okay. I'm fixing it.
What are you doing with Alan?
So
Actually,
Alan,
I'm gonna decelerate to 5.
For Frank?
Yeah, for Frank.
Okay.
All right.
So move your half inch there.
And a little turn.
Okay.
We need some music.
Just a little turn.
Happy birthday
No,
to
come on. I mean some like fight music or something.
you.
That's what's missing.
Done.
That's one of the
Done.
best things
I'm
about
thinking,
using roll
like-
20.
I was thinking the music from Spy Hunter, the video game.
Hell yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay, so
what-
so Interloper is going to attempt to ram Talladega Nights on the left side.
Accelerate.
So yeah, accelerate and ram.
Okay, so is he going to go up to 65?
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain with the speed differential, you're not going to be able to avoid that. So, I mean, you're moving more than 4 times his speed. So, let's say we'll move you forward 1. Are you going to just do a full T-bone, or do you want to sort of like
No,
do a
T-bone.
side swipe?
We're gonna hit Talladega Nights into high voltage is the idea. But anyway, no, yeah, straight up
If you
T-bone.
did a D3,
Yep.
it'd pretty much be like that. Okay, that's actually handling class 0 at 65. Should be okay.
And he's still got 3 inches left.
Yeah.
For what's that? For what that's.
Okay, so that's 96 on the collision damage.
Brutal. That's why I wanted you to fire last time, Jeff. You weren't.
Oh, that's the crappiest
That's
roll
why I
ever.
said it. Oh crap! You're
24. Now you're a compact,
you're
right?
gonna be okay. No, there's some
Be just fine.
multipliers.
Yeah, so the compacts only do 2/3 in collision damage, so you take 16 to the left.
All right.
Whoa,
Which
hey, that's
Actually,
all
is
right.
still enough to go through the left.
Yeah, that's the left armor's gone.
So bangs up the cockpit armor.
Uh,
What's the total
And then-
cockpit armor in the vehicle?
It's 10.
10.
Okay.
So you're okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Interloper takes 24 to his front.
The full mount to his front?
Yeah, because you're a mid-sized.
Oh, right
And
on.
he had no bumper spikes.
Yeah, that was a shitty roll.
Yeah, we got a little lucky there.
Seriously, there could still be some more fun though. Break down the damage
Yeah, he's
inflicted.
gonna pretty much push him into me, so it'll be interesting.
Uh,
That was a pretty.
No, because you're going to be moving
yeah,
forward
he's not
as
heavy enough. You
Does
know,
he
if
He's
you,
still got 3 more
doesn't allow it.
inches, right?
well, the speed gets sort of funky because he's lighter than Talladega Night. So I think what I'm going to do is just logically,
He
we're going
would
to
spin
bump
a
him
bit.
over an inch,
And spin a bit, I would imagine.
Well, that's what the control check's for.
Okay.
So 24 damage is a D3. It actually wasn't that hard of a hit for whatever reason. Maybe you just got really good.
The angle was wrong.
Yeah,
Right,
either
what am I
angle's
rolling?
wrong or
He swerved to the right at the last second.
yeah, or his like nose dove too
Ricky's
low.
the
and
shit, man. He's like our star driver.
But now you make the explosion damage so much better when they're all compact like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so it's a D3. So Alan goes to -3. Now, what I got to look up is, does he take the control roll on a starting or the ending speed from the collision? I think it probably is the starting speed, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. What about Talladega Nights? Does he take a D3 or what? Because he only took 16 points damage.
He'd take a D2.
D2. Okay, so he's at 1.
Okay, T-bone collisions.
See, we need some filler music.
Conclusion.
We have this
Speed is
dead
at a
air.
D1. Speed.
That works.
Reduce vehicle one's handling status. Vehicle one's no speed above 0.
The Spy Hunter.
Oh man, that was such a fun game.
Yeah, so apparently you don't move more than the phase. So at most you knock them by an inch. It doesn't say. I'm still looking here as to whether you reduce speed. Okay, make control roll table for each one its original speed. Okay, there we go. So 65 miles an hour. Handling class is now -3. Okay, so you need to roll a 3 or better. Dalton, you want to roll for interloper?
Sure.
1.
Or 2?
Or 4.
Okay, so he survives. And
Yeah.
then the
He's
other
kept
guys are
his
like 50.
record.
Yeah, you're at 15. So he sort of like plows into the side and comes to a halt.
So that dropped him to 0 speed?
I think just 0. It's sort of strange that you think they'd spin and do stuff, but we'll just sort of follow the rules the way they're written.
All right.
And then Talladega Nights isn't going to gain or lose any speed from that, so he's still moved at 15, but it was a D3 hazard.
Yeah, we already gave that. Oh, it was D2, I thought.
Oh yeah, that's right, D2 for him.
All right, and there's
You
more
did
debris.
that, so that's nothing. Okay.
Is that debris or is that an obstacle?
What would that be?
16 points of damage he took. And 24
guys-
to the front of the interloper.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll just put one obstacle between the two. There's another obstacle.
Yeah, I actually went to a demolition derby last weekend, so I was feeling kind of inspired.
Crazy.
There you go. That's where it's all coming from.
Well, historically, Alan has done the best on his handling rolls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll put that there. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll move Alan over a little bit there. A lot of debris.
Okay.
Okay, so that's movement, right? So shooting?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to unload on Frank.
Okay, so you're unloading on Frank. -1 for the front, so you'll need 10s to hit. Though actually, you got in a collision, so...
Well, then I can wait one more and then shoot right as I hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing to do, I think.
yeah, I think you've got a penalty for shooting after a collision.
We'll see. I mean, if Frank's damage rolls are better this turn, then maybe you'll just fire at the same time.
Well, you can't really wait to see how well Frank hammers you and then make your shot. You got to make a decision.
Well, you've said that it doesn't matter last time when I asked who's shooting first, so it doesn't matter, or it does.
Well, it's
I mean, we can't change
Well,
it in the middle of the game. You just said it didn't matter last time when I asked.
if you're shooting. You can't decide if you're shoot or not. So if you shoot
Alright.
and he kills you, you shoot.
I'm shooting
You
him.
can't
I'm
say,
just gonna- I'm
oh,
gonna
I didn't
hit.
take damage, so I'm
I'm
going
gonna-
to shoot, or I did.
All
So
right, fair enough.
I'm gonna-
when you
I'm
make a
gonna shoot
decision
now.
if you're going to shoot, then it doesn't make any difference. If you made a decision you
Right.
can't, you're not shooting, you can't then change that in the middle. So is he holding a shot one more turn?
No, I need to shoot him. I want to
Okay.
wait.
Okay, so let's start with that shot then. So that's 3 heavy rockets off the roof into Frank the Tank.
Oh, ouch.
That sucks.
Come on. That's such fucking.
This is terrible. Greg.
Even
This
point
is-
blank, you would have still missed. Well, you just
I know.
freaking got T-boned at 65 miles an hour, so we'll say that there was a little distraction there. Greg, do you want to shoot with the X-ray?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Who are you shooting?
Frank.
Yeah, definitely.
Drop the tombstone.
Add 1 because it's a sustained fire.
That should do it.
I forgot. Yeah, we haven't been using that. That'll hit.
Sustained fire.
So if you've been shooting at the same target more than 1 round in a row, you're supposed to get a +1 for, I think, the consecutive rounds.
He
just
talked
'cause you're
about
like
it at the very beginning of the last game.
Oh,
corrective
really? I don't
aiming.
think you included it in the rules, though.
I hadn't. I'd forgotten about that. So we can do that if you want. It takes
Regardless,
a-
it's still gonna work because
yeah, either
I have
way
a
you
base
hit.
5, so I'm gonna hit.
So first damage to Frank the Tank to the front.
All right, let me see. I think I need to. Yeah, I need a new.
Hey, Matt, I think you dropped off WhatsApp.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can
No,
hear
no,
you.
no. No, I don't think you're getting my messages.
Oh, sorry.
9 points.
Ding.
Yeah, that could have been better.
There's a reason he was called Frank the Tank, not Frank the Paper Mache truck.
But
But a hit's a hit. Okay, Dalton, pistol, clean him up.
Yep. Definitely going to shoot with the pistol. I guess I'll shoot at.
Got a 9
Does-
to hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot at high voltage.
Okay.
Go.
Ding. Okay.
So close.
I was so good with a laser. So with a pistol.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Okay.
Much better that than the reverse.
Yeah. Frank.
Let
him have it.
Interloper go first.
Loper,
VMG.
Yeah.
that's a good point. He was in the collision, but I guess technically he can still shoot. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
have a
would've
penalty
shot-
with his point blank range.
Yeah.
Or he's probably firing as he collides.
Right.
Make the shot.
You want me to do that, Matt?
Yep, go ahead.
So should I just roll and then you figure out if it hit, Brett?
Just roll
Yes.
high.
Think eyes. Think eyes.
No need to do that.
Okay, you are not allowed to roll anymore.
I need to refill my whiskey glass.
What was that
That's healthy.
for? What was that one for?
The VMG.
Should have been for
That was
killing
Alan's
Talladega Nights.
Vulcan
Nice.
against. I mean, literally, you're like scraping paint. You still managed to miss the cannon.
Right.
Well,
But he-
we'll
but he
say maybe
ends up
from the
hitting high
impact.
voltage, right? He ends up hitting high voltage instead, right?
He's rattled. What do you
Oh.
want? He got rattled from that. It took all of his focus and concentration to not wreck the car.
He missed the trigger.
That's probably it. He was like putting his finger to the trigger and like, yeah, missed the steering wheel
Crap, the
entirely.
safety's on. Who did that?
Okay. Frank the Tank.
Choices. Yeah, I'll stay on Talladega. So, yep.
Let her rip. 2 more booms echo around the stadium.
And a VMG.
And another Vulcan. That's a hit. That's a hit.
That's a
And
miss.
that's a miss.
Vulcan.
You gotta remember to like depress your turret when you're shooting at shorter vehicles, Matt.
That'll do it.
36 to the front.
We'll see.
All right. Let's see where that goes to. Painful.
Did you say see what it goes through?
No. Just the front armor.
And the driver.
No,
And the guy.
He's fine. He's fine.
Wow.
Oh, because the rockets are gone. He already shot the rockets.
Rockets are gone, so I've
We
got.
got an engine though.
He's still all right.
Okay, so I had 12 points penetrate. 9 will take out
Right.
the engine. 3 more to cockpit armor.
Yes, we're still there.
He's still
Cockpit was
alive.
already hit from the side, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's still alive. And the armor is actually still intact. The cockpit armor is still minorly intact.
That's amazing.
Yep. See, cockpit
He was
armor.
our mini tank. See, you guys just didn't know that.
Yeah, definitely add survivability.
Well, that means you have less armor on the other guy, no problem.
On the upside, I'm going to say you can now shoot the assault rifle out the front. What passed for front armor and a windshield is like totally gone now. Okay, and that's going to leave another obstacle between you guys. Have to move past that. Okay, next round.
Okay, I'm rolling out of my car with my
Turn
AR.
17. We're hop in. We're gonna do initiative or what?
Yeah, that's a good point. So the only one left mobile is you, Greg. So let's do let's go back to normal. We'll do 2d6 plus 2, and then do gold team do 2d6 plus 3 because that's your average handling class.
Go ahead, Dalton.
Sorry, what do I need to do? I missed it.
2d6 plus
Never
3.
mind, I'll roll.
Okay.
Never mind. The dominance continues. Okay, same order then. Okay, so we've got Talladega Nights is going to decelerate to 10. You can still steer. And Gregory, what do you want to do with high voltage?
And who's going over that debris? It's everywhere.
And I'm rolling out at right here.
Okay. Oh, you're.
You're seriously getting out of the car?
I'm getting at what? Yes, I gotta get out of the car. But I'm turning this more, so I've got a little protection here.
Okay. It takes a turn to
Then
get out of the
roll out.
car, and even that I think is a little ambitious per the rules. So we'll say next turn, your vehicle is going to pretty much continue to roll a little bit more, and we'll have your character start right there. Figure out where you're turning, Jeff, because you're supposed to be turning off a corner, not like just pivoting around the middle.
Sorry.
Gregory, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay at 15.
Okay, so you're at 15. Alan's at 0. What's he gonna do?
I think
Think
Alan
so.
is actually gonna go and what's the mat? You can reverse at the same acceleration as you can going forward, right?
Yeah, and I think top speed reverse is like 25.
How about pivot 90 degrees to the left and ram him again?
Is that possible? I don't think that's. Oh yeah, because he can accelerate 15, so that should be possible.
He's at 0.
Yeah. Is it possible to ram him again?
Not Talladega
Probably have
Nights.
to back up and do it.
I mean, he's
Okay,
doing all the
fine.
same
Just
speed,
turn to
or
the
it would
left
do
and
like
shoot
no
him then.
damage anyway, like a point or two.
So what I'm thinking is go in reverse, but also turn 90 degrees.
Yeah, that you could do. So sort of like reverse pivot.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'd be like, are you going 15?
Yep.
Okay, so probably like they're good.
Negative 15, right? You're backing up.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. And that was a D. Actually, that was a D6. So you're down at 2. Negative 2. Okay, major laser speed.
Still accelerating.
Okay,
10.
actually, Gregory, you guys lost initiative, so you should move first. I was just trying to move stuff along.
Yep.
Actually, hold on, Greg.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you earlier?
Shouldn't talk about his mom that way. Come on.
I'm not sure.
At this point, you can just say it over the channel.
Yeah. That's right. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. Shit, I made a mistake. At 15, I can't do the pivot.
No, only at 10.
Okay, I would have slowed to 10 then, because I wanted to pivot. Apologize.
Okay.
So, I probably am going to take a little tire damage here, but...
You're going to go over an obstacle depending on which way you pivot.
I want to end up, like, there, I think?
In this case,
Slow mo.
Interloper gets another chance to rethink his move, right? That changes things.
Yeah, I'm thinking... put yourself back where you started, Greg.
Sure. I mean, technically, I should have moved first, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, we're fine. So
Well, let's go turn by
there,
turn.
right?
Let's go
Yeah,
second,
pretty much.
millisecond by
Okay,
millisecond.
so you are going to... Okay, that's right. Yeah, you can do that. So you just pivot off your back right corner, back left corner.
Yeah. I mean, if I... Yeah. I'm just like...
Yeah.
He was sitting there...
You can move there if you wanted, give or take. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, but Matthew's right. I mean, theoretically, I was supposed to go first, so...
Well, you are. So Interloper still has to... At this point, you're pretty much looking straight in Interloper's face as he's putting everything in reverse.
Yeah.
If that's what I choose to do. So
So Interloper can change. You guys are still doing the synchronized driving. That's pretty awesome.
it's style points for driving.
What do you think, Jeff? Because I was thinking of going to...
Keep knights in between you and Frank. You need to move a little
Fair
bit forward
enough.
so you just can't come in and kill you.
Well, I think that's where we are at, right? Like, is... Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm done. I did my move.
Okay, you take 1 point damage to your left side tires, Greg, for going over
Both
the
left?
obstacle.
1
Yeah,
point.
both left.
Or all three, I guess I should say.
Sort of funky, but yeah. You know what? Based on the pivot, let's just say both front tires, because
Both
you aren't
front.
actually like
makes
driving
more
over the
sense.
obstacle. You're sort of pivoting over it.
All right,
Does
so
that make
both
sense?
front. Both front take a point. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put Interloper back where he was when this all started. I mean, we probably would have been like this, right? Or something like that.
I think he was a little farther
Something like
like
that.
there.
Okay.
So
And
what's
we're
he
at
doing?
0. So instead of going to minus 15, I'm actually going to accelerate to 15 and go for a side swipe.
Okay, it's going to do almost nothing at your relative speeds. I mean,
Yeah, I think
25.
just avoid the debris.
maximum's like a point.
Oh, really? 25 doesn't do anything? Okay.
No, because
Yeah,
it's a
no,
quarter
side swipe.
damage.
Oh, okay.
But I can look at it, but side swipes are quarter, so
And you're against a
25,
van. It's not a good move.
Oh, okay.
2d6 damage quartered. So yeah, if you're lucky, it'll do 2 points.
In that case, what I'm going to do is try and drift around the debris. Eventually, I want to end up drifting around that debris, so...
We're
However
gonna
much
go
drifting I
over
can
it.
Yeah, I don't think that angle. You'll probably hit it with one side.
Well, I was at 0, or handling class... Well, I was at 0 speed, so my handling class should have been max, right?
Yeah,
So,
put you back up at 4.
yeah.
So your speed's at 0. So what do you want to do?
So max acceleration to 15.
Okay, so
And then
15.
again, yeah, and again, the idea is to try and get around
So
this.
probably
debris.
you wouldn't be
Take a
able to
turn
drift
instead
that
of
far.
drift.
You'd have to turn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So probably your first turn would be like that.
Mhm.
And then
You slalom.
Exactly.
it
Handling
is an
class of 4.
obstacle, so that would be like a D6 would take you up to, well, I guess there you're only on 15, right?
Wouldn't it be back a bit, like parallel to this little debris, like in line with it?
I
Yep,
think about
That's
there.
what I meant. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he should be able to get down there, but like you said, I think it's a minus
Yeah,
6.
Sort of crazy, but yeah, technically you can do all that, like super hard.
Right and left.
You
But
know,
just
zigzag.
15 miles an hour, so.
Yeah. Okay. So Interloper's there. Frank the Tank and Major Laser.
Well, Major Laser. Let's see, we're doing. Didn't I already move? No.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to accelerate to 15.
Okay.
And keep going straight.
Okay, so you're going to hit another obstacle.
Yeah, it seems to be my... Oh, he thinks, oh, maybe that's a bad idea, huh?
Yeah.
He
only
just
got
ran into
5.
Frank.
Nah, he's only going 5 miles per hour. It's okay.
You take 3 points to your right side tires. Don't ask me how you hit the right side tires. That doesn't make sense. We'll say that's left side tires.
All right.
How much farther is Talladega Nights moving after this? Rolling?
He rolls half an inch next turn, and then it's going to come to a stop.
Okay, thanks.
Did Frank already move?
No,
No.
Frank still needs to move.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
kinda got
you just ran over a
stuck.
second set of debris, Dalton. That was just the obstacle that you hit.
Hmm.
So 1 point to the right front tire.
Right front or left front?
Well, we did left side for that. Be right front, I think. Let's try and putting that. Won't make too much difference. If this
Oh,
is
I
back
didn't see
quarter
that.
on
I see it.
line,
I got
you
you.
generally drive right in front of Frank the Tank as he's shooting. That's how Greg and I play. Matt, what are you doing? You're at speed 5.
I don't know anymore.
Gonna just push that
Ram
pesky
Major
compact out of the
Laser.
way.
Yeah. I'm gonna, since I'm going so slow, I'm gonna do a turn like that and accelerate to 10.
Okay. Well, technically you don't pivot in place, so hold on. So you got to move forward an inch, and you can like then drift or turn.
He could pivot off his back right.
Yeah, so I guess otherwise, yeah, you just pivot.
Okay, I'm not accelerating then. I'll stay at 5.
Back
Dalton,
over.
you killed me.
Sorry, dude.
Still got to move
Oh,
half
sorry.
inch forward first.
You said I can pivot off my back, right?
Yeah, that is you pivoting off your back right.
Doesn't he still have to move a half inch forward though?
Technically, pivots you don't have to move. You can move, you know, like a half inch, but you can also just sort of sit there and crank the wheel.
I see.
But
But did I have
got
to-
a better line of fire with that pistol now.
Did I have to pivot all the way, or I can
No, you
keep an
can
angle?
pivot any distance you want.
All right, I'm staying at 5 and going straight.
Okay. Shooting.
Yep.
Let's start top and work down. Interloper. Does he have anything he can do?
He can shoot a
No.
pistol. Pistol.
Pistol out the window.
Yep.
Pistol. Oh, he's got a brick he can throw too.
And we'll go with the
Sure.
pistol.
Equally effective. If you want to do the pistol.
Oh, are they? Are they equally effective at this distance?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll do the brick.
Good
Okay.
call.
Just for the fuck of it.
Brick.
Window comes down, you chuck a brick at the van. Or if you really want to be a dick, save the brick for when Jeff's on foot.
I'm thinking brick with a called shot for the wheel. No, I'm just kidding. No, just just a brick. Brick out the window sounds good. What do I need to?
You have 12
Point
to
blank
hit.
range. I think you need a 5 to hit.
Roll. Oh, now my good rolls come up.
And we hit with the brick. Okay. Gregory, 1 point of damage to the left from the book. Brick.
I'll return fire with an AR.
Dink.
Exactly. So
You roll up the window really fast.
it's a 2d6
Actually-
hit. Let's see.
That'll hit D4 damage to Interloper's left.
I love it. 4. 3 will do.
Three to the left.
Yep.
I took a point to my left. Yeah, point to my left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point to the left versus 3 points to the left. First damage to the campaign with the brick.
Excellent.
Bonus points.
Bonus points. Yeah.
And does the brick leave debris somewhere?
Oh yeah.
It
It'll
leaves a
leave-
brick.
It leaves a brick, which if anyone was on foot nearby could pick up that brick should they wish to reuse it.
Yeah, that brick is reusable.
Hypothetically.
I like it.
Oh God.
There are a couple of people who look like they need to be on foot very soon here. So
And I'll assume you can also get an improvised weapon from any pile of obstacles. Okay, let's see. Talladega Nights, you're getting out of the car, so he can't do anything. Major Laser, do you want to pull out a pistol and add the
absolutely. Can I shoot at the
insult
driver?
to insult? I wouldn't actually call it injury with the pistol.
Yes, absolutely. Can I shoot at the driver of Talladega Nights, or am I shooting at the car? How's that work?
You're shooting at the right side, which I believe is
Okay.
untouched.
Okay, excellent. Just putting
Yeah,
bullet
right
holes.
side's pretty fresh.
I don't think I
And
hit it.
it still is.
It doesn't do any damage.
God, he really sucks with a pistol.
Can I use my AR
brick
out my
was
window
worth it.
and shoot it at the Major Laser? Or no, Major Laser now?
No, you're getting out of the car, so he's busy unbelting and opening the door.
Okay.
So, Frank the Tank. You can use your Vulcan.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
about
so
it.
just so I
Or
understand
your
how this is
brick.
working.
You got
So
a turret?
he's jumping out of Talladega Nights, but the car's moving at 10 miles per hour?
It's rolling into 5. Yeah.
Okay. So after this round, there'll be no one driving the car. I'll just kind of keep rolling at 5.
Yeah, you decelerate it
It's gonna
5
stop
per
in
turn.
another inch, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, a half inch. It'll pretty much roll right in front of Major Laser and stop.
Got it.
Okay. Frank, you shooting?
Yeah, BMG at Talladega.
Is that in a turret? Just curious, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make a shot.
Yes.
Right side? That's gonna miss. Yeah.
No, that didn't hit.
A 6?
Any modifiers?
Oh,
Should
he's
hit.
got the +2.
No, there's no +2, but
Does he have a targeting computer?
Vulcan's a base of a 6, but there's no modifiers.
Right.
Oh shit.
Barely hits. Not that
That's
makes
okay.
any difference. He's already.
There's not much damage to that side.
Now there is.
There's no damage to the right side. That's the first damage to the right side.
Is it right or front?
Why
That
would
would
it the
be.
front? You're
I
shooting
think that would
from
be
the.
to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, because he could not shoot you with his front weapons. He'd shoot you with the side. So yeah, you're shooting on the side. And that's. You got the +2 in there? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Frank the Tank finally gets the Vulcans to do something. Opposed to just blazing ammunition around the arena while he's focusing on the.
More important shots.
Yeah, using the blast cannons. And I think that ends the round.
Can we
Okay.
take a quick bio break and drink refill break?
Okay, yeah,
Good
make it
idea.
quick. I gotta
Yeah, it'll be quick.
pull out a guy for Jeff anyway.
Guys, I gotta get going. I'm about dead anyways. All I've got is an AR, and Greg. I trust you to take out Major Laser, Bill Dalton.
Yeah, I can go maybe another 30 minutes or something if you like, or you can continue. I mean, we're close to the end. If you want to do next game, it's fresh, or if you guys just want to take a break. Because also it's getting late for you, Matt. Right? You got to hit work.
It's fine. I think we can just play it out. It's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost
Okay.
done.
What
Why
are
don't
you
guys play it out?
talking about?
Reality.
High voltage is fucking fresh. You guys are both like right side,
You
left
have
side.
half a
I mean,
weapon.
I have.
Yeah, the whole weapon.
Yeah, one whole weapon. You're right.
We'll see.
I can go up till 10. After that, you guys can take over without me.
Let's do
Where
it.
the fuck is my
All right,
green
guys.
screen? Okay.
See you,
Hey,
Jeff.
Greg, send me a text later.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
good luck.
The victory announcement.
Send me the victory announcement. Adios, guys.
Later.
User disconnected from your channel.
This guy is not the right size.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to reduce them. If you make it a image, it should work.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Hey.
It's maybe a little bit too small. There's what I'm looking for. At least I found a dude. You're almost gonna get the bugbear. Okay. So let's see. This was the guy in Talladega Nights.
Thanks, guys. I'm back.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's on her way to the house, so I need to have some whiskey.
Lovely.
Okay. So this is Ricky. Seeing as Bobby's a smoking wreck. There we go. Okay, Ricky has bailed out of the car.
Nice.
So Talladega Nights rolls about there and then comes to an end. So let's see. Gregory, what are you doing with high voltage? Besides likely hitting an obstacle.
I think I want to. Can I do a pivot at 10? Is that still possible?
Yeah. 5 or 10.
Hey, Matt, are you still looking at WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so he's gonna. I want to move like 5 inches, or I mean 1/2 inch forward, and then turn. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Go over this way. Something like that. And my front tires are gonna go over the debris, I guess.
Yeah. So if it hits your
obstacle, I mean.
tires, it'll be your front tires. So I'll say even as the underbody like earlier. Nope. Okay, so you take D3 to the front tires. 3 points each.
All right. That sucks.
And that's a D2 hazard, but you're at 10, so no problem. Okay. Other guys. Major Laser, Frank the Tank, and Interloper.
Is it possible that I could like reduce the angle a little bit to be like here?
Yeah, you can. You're pivoting, so you're doing the arc.
Try to keep a little bit of a firing line if possible.
So Interloper is going to actually come to. So how if we come to a stop, how much can I pivot? Is it I can pivot as much as I want, right?
If you're at a 0, you should be at 5 or 10 if you're going to pivot.
Okay, so I can't say like in.
You have to reset the handling class.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a positive 2. So if you wanted to go 10 and pivot, you could like move forward an inch, so you're
what
there.
the fuck am I doing?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
And then swing around.
I'm not
Sorry, I
thinking
think
straight.
You're right here, and then
Either
around.
way, you're going to end up like probably rolling over the debris there.
Really?
Well, because when you pivot off your back corner, so you'd end up like there.
And if I accelerated, could I actually ram him?
It's not worth it.
Because you can't pivot at 15.
Okay, yeah. So I guess the reduce speed to 10, pivot just like you mentioned earlier, and end up right there.
Okay.
Another option, sorry, Dalton, is stay at 15 and just go forward, and then bootleg or do you're fine with handling class. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's. I mean, I don't want to be. I don't actually want to be this close to him. I thought that was the only way I could turn.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Problem with bootlegger, you have to start at 20, which means you'd have to like. It'd be the turn after this one, and that also when you do the bootlegger, it's really hard to shoot that turn. You take tire damage.
No, I think this is fine.
Okay.
Couldn't he move forward an inch first and then do the pivot?
He did.
Not
so
that I
he
want him to, but.
No, he pretty much did that, and he pivots back onto you.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't.
Otherwise,
think
he would have just
first.
swung his front left tire into your fender.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we'll say even is the underbody. Nope. So you take tires. Dangerous debris. Okay, so 3 points to your, obviously the back left tire. We'll say both back tires.
Okay. Both back tires took how much?
3 points. Ooh, but you know what? He's got slicks on. He takes double damage from debris and crap.
Oops.
Does that change your strategy?
Yeah, you don't want to hit it.
Yeah, I
Actually,
definitely want to.
Let me check if it includes obstacles. I think it does. I know it's debris and spikes that take double damage. I don't know if they take double damage from obstacles. Oh, debris and spikes, not from obstacles. Well, there you go. Okay, so you just take 3 points to the
An
rear.
obstacle doesn't count as debris?
No, it counts as an obstacle. Because I think the thing with debris and
Well, that's like
spikes is
ridiculous. If you roll over a bumper, you don't take damage, but if you roll over glass, you do?
no, he takes damage, but the thing is that the slicks are like extra wide, so they're going to pick up a lot of debris and a lot of spike damage. Whereas,
Okay.
you know, a bumper or like something finite, you just take one chunk out of your tire from where you hit it.
Okay.
They don't assume that because the tire's wider, it takes more damage, where it would with like slicks or spikes or debris. As is, he still takes 3 points, both those tires on top of the previous damage.
Mhm.
Okay, Major Laser and Frank to tank.
Yeah, I'm pivoting to face high voltage.
Okay, so move them.
Stay at 10.
Okay, you gotta like angle. Remember, you don't swivel in the middle. You gotta like either move
Okay.
forward a half inch and swivel, or you just pivot off your back. So
Is that already the movement, or I still have to move?
that would be the movement.
Okay.
If you want, you can move an inch to the right, or I'm sorry, a half inch to your right, meaning you move forward before you pivoted. But if you're trying to shoot, then you just
No.
need to Talladega Nights.
Yeah, this is fine.
So despite Dalton trying to get in your way, you
Managed to avoid it so
you
far.
still can. You know, if he makes like a D3 to the left, he can just completely get himself in your way again.
Well, he's going to run right into Frank the Tank.
No, I can stop.
Unless he stops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you stopping?
Yes, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Actually,
You're stopping. Okay.
Yep. stopping,
So-
and can I also do a rotation like that?
Not if you're
Stop?
stopped.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. So you can choose to get out of the car this turn.
I think I'm okay in the car right now.
Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a high voltage sandwich soon. Ricky's wishing he maybe stayed in the car. But he's got an assault rifle, I think, so he's going to have some fun.
He does.
I was at 10, right? Just since we moved that far.
Who?
Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry.
I got it.
Okay, let's do some shooting. Gregory, light him up.
Does high voltage have any? Or sorry, high voltage. Does Major Laser have any damage to his left side?
Major Laser on the left has no damage.
And
His
what if
front
I do?
is trashed. You can shoot the front. It's no oblique angle. It's a -2 to hit penalty.
But I'm at point blank,
True.
which is
So
plus
you'd have a
4,
net-
right?
Yeah, -1 for a compact, +1 because he's sparked. So you'd have a net +2.
You're afraid of my pistol, huh?
Well, just get one kill anyway, or one tire kill, or car destruction, whatever it's called.
Yeah, so you need like a 4 to hit if you went for the front of Major Laser.
And then how about if I go for one of the tank's tires, front tires?
Let's see. You can't do called shots at point blank range.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that. Front of Major Laser. Just see what happens. What the hell?
Okay, so 4 better to hit.
That'll do.
And that's a hit.
Ooh, I'm gonna be toast. Literally.
10 points of damage.
You've got 4 dice, Greg, not 3 dice. So roll another d6.
Oh shit! I've only been rolling 3d6.
No, you've been rolling 4.
No, I haven't.
So
Go back. Look, I've only rolled 3d6 tonight. I fucked up.
Well, I think you only hit once anyway.
I thought I hit more than once, but you know.
your last hit, where did 9 points come from?
Yeah, that was my last hit.
That wasn't collision?
No. It was. I rolled 3d6 instead of 4d6. I'm telling
He
you
did,
guys.
so roll an extra d6.
All
No
right.
problem.
But what was that? That was verse of what?
Well, I don't know what it was
What did I hit?
against last time.
It was
no,
against
that,
my front.
that was the front.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
All
you're
right.
right. So it should be one more d6 because that was.
All
a
right.
little
So
deeply
this
with
first
the
d6 will be for this current shot. Here's a d6
Okay.
for the current shot. So
Okay,
there's an
so
extra.
we've got 12 to the front of Major Laser.
Okay, and then here's the extra for tank.
Shouldn't it be 13 to the front?
Yeah,
Thanks, Matt.
13. Thank
Oh,
you.
13.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say that.
Sorry, dude.
It's all good.
Okay, so engine gets taken out. Seeing as he's barely driving this car anyway, it makes no difference.
God
So
damn
there's
it.
no need to talk about
Oh,
it.
it stopped.
We will have to check for fire later. And then.
Oh, I didn't check for anybody's fire. I hit the tank with it. I should have hit.
Well,
seen
you
if
got to
it was
remember
on
your shit,
fire.
Greg.
God damn it.
We'll give you your extra point. Okay, so. And.
So
Okay, actually, let's see the fire roll now for Major Laser. I think it's 2d6 on fire off the X-ray laser.
yeah.
That's probably, you get
Sorry.
one more.
Burn 2. Nope. Okay, no luck there.
So that's probably it then for me.
That's right.
Yep.
Ha-ha.
Okay, so you pretty much disabled Major Laser. Matt, do you wish to return fire?
I think so.
Major Laser's gonna return fire too.
That's right.
You want to
Bring
go
that
first?
pistol.
Go ahead, Dalton.
No, I want to finish him off. Go ahead.
I think those all hit.
That'll all hit your point blank range. 10 dice plus 10.
Oh, Jesus.
I think you're Frank the Tiger Tank. This ain't Frank the Pansy.
That'll do it.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? My front armor is gone.
And the
that's-
pistol. Bring out the pistol.
That's pretty much it.
I still show your X-ray lasers intact though, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you remember the Death Race movie, you just dropped the tombstone. Big giant front slab just falls off his car.
Boom. Or boom boom if you prefer.
Yeah.
Well, you're about to get
Oh,
pig roasted because you're gonna get shot.
But
in
you
the
know
back,
what you
too.
should have had? If you didn't have the Sabo, you would have fragged Ricky with the blast cannons.
Oh well.
But instead, no love.
I think Ricky would have conceded. I don't know what Jeff was
He'd be
thinking.
cowering.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
he-
gonna do much with an AR, so
He's thinking Major
Probably-
Laser. He wants to take out Major Laser. A mono a mono.
right.
But you know what, Dalton? This is your chance. There's a possibility he only has 1 hit point left on the next laser. So if you hit with the pistol,
Do it.
All right, should I go ahead and shoot with Major Laser first?
Yes.
shoot Major Laser in the pistol.
Okay, so I get a bonus for point blank range, right?
Yeah,
Not
net
with the
plus
pi-
3.
with the
so get
pistol?
the
And not moving.
And not moving. Well, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah,
but-
-1 for the front. So you need a 4 better to hit.
Yeah, boom.
Oh my god.
Take 1 more point to the front, Greg.
All right,
Is he
so
dead?
then we'll just concede it at this game. No, but that's my weapon. I had
That
1
does take
point
out
left.
the X-ray laser.
Sweet.
All
The
right,
pistol shot.
it's fucking ridiculous.
Epic.
Epic ending.
Yeah, rematch,
Wait,
rematch.
Before you concede, I think Interloper should get
Yeah.
a shot.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Interloper gets a shot.
All right, whatever. I don't think he's gonna take out my rear armor, but he can try.
All right, so should I just roll?
Well, he's just got a VMG, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he
go
can
ahead.
penetrate. It'll be
'cause I-
funny.
Well, but Alan should get credit for the damage done.
Fair
right?
enough. Fair enough.
Oh, and you get a point for the pistol hit.
Yep, of course. So the VMG does what? 2d6 plus 2. Hey, that's a pretty good roll.
It is.
Nice.
12 damage. Actually, Alan did very little damage. I showed he did 2
Well,
hits
today
total
he
with the
did
Vulcan.
24. He did the heavy rocket too.
Maybe that was the other hit. You never hit previously the Vulcan?
No,
No.
I guess not.
He didn't do
You
anything.
hit with the
in
paint
last
spray. Yeah, so I think that was it. 1 heavy rocket hit, and then 1 hit with the Vulcan. Dalton, you were pretty consistent until you got to the pistol level.
Well,
I got
hey,
1,
I took
2,
out an X-ray
3,
laser
4.
with that thing, man.
Yeah, I've got 7 hits with the heavy laser, so that added up. Matt, you've got like just wicked damage you did here the entire game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Let me total this up, just for giggles. So Frank the Tank, I did a total of
Whoops. How did that happen?
227 damage.
Jeez.
Whoa.
It's pretty massive.
That's like more armor than I think any of the opposing team's vehicle had in entirety.
Wait, how much was it? Sorry, I missed that.
227 damage. Greg, you did pretty well. I had 78 damage total.
But all drivers survived.
Except for Ricky.
That's
yeah,
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby, whatever.
Sorry. Except for Bobby.
Excellent. So let me see. Who got the kills here? Matt, we're going to give you the kill for disabling Talladega. I'm sorry, for high voltage. Let's see.
Oh, that's not fair. Well.
Because he conceded? You're saying he shouldn't
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, no. If you surrender, it still counts as a kill
Okay.
because
All right.
the vehicle's disabled. Greg, you get 1 for taking out Dalton.
Yeah.
Who took out Talladega Knights?
That's the question, because I did some damage and Matt did. I think we all did damage.
It all sort of balances out, doesn't hurt much, but yeah, it's sort of like killing blow. Who was the one that he collided with?
That was me.
Major
Well,
laser.
I mean, in my humble opinion, it should possibly go to Interloper for that wicked T-bone. I mean, that was
But did that actually do the damage that disabled?
It did 16. It didn't do the damage that actually disabled him. But I mean,
I don't know. We
definitely
all
style
did
points
quite
for
a
that.
bit.
The
Yeah.
disabling shot, I think, was from. It must have been
The,
from.
the, the
Right,
last hit was from Frank, but Major Laser did most
had
of the
to be
damage to Talladega Nights.
Well, I think it was the collision did most because he was down by 24 and 41. Yeah, it was pretty even. Let's go with Interloper because that's actually the first one that got through the cockpit armor. Even though it didn't do much damage in reality, probably the spectators thought that was like the killing blow because he hammered him and then he gets out from what's left of the vehicle there. And that was it, right?
No, there's also Talladega Days, right, from the first
Oh, yeah,
one.
who did? Who took
I
out
did.
Talladega Days?
Frank the Tank did that one. Both sides.
Okay.
But I mean, it's kind of tough for games like this because part of the strategy was,
Yeah, it's team.
So I kind of wonder if the kill should be given per
I
team.
agree. I agree.
I was actually for the tournament because it's a group one. I'm going to give the kill actually to Major Laser, not the Interloper, because just total damage inflicted.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
Alan
makes
hit
sense.
twice, so separate from the collision, even if it was like one of those hits seemed to be more critical. Overall, Major Laser was far more effective at wearing down the other vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Frank the Tank gets 2. Don't Tread on Me with Major Laser gets 1. And then High Voltage gets 1.
And that
Yep.
is the technician, in case anyone cares, was the driver.
Cool. I will update all this. So we went 18 turns. Because I think one of these earlier ones we did like 30 somethings. You guys were driving around and couldn't hit shit. Next game, like in a month or something. Do you guys want to do another team battle? Or do you want...
Ooh, rematch. That's interesting.
Well,
and do you want to change the economics though?
Oh
no?
yeah,
I'm
for
saying,
sure. Yeah, we got
do
to
we want
up the
to
ante.
split teams? Either change teams or do multiple teams. Because I think next time we might be able to get Chris to play. And Fatima was showing some interest. So if you actually want to add more players...
We are happy to have a new player on our team. I think. I mean, I'll have to consult with Jeff, but I'm sure he'd be cool with it.
Now, if Jeff wants to change teams...
That's fair enough. Hey, look. Our strategy was... I think our strategy was effective. We made a couple of funky choices with maneuvering because we just, you can't anticipate what other people are going to do. So you take a guess and hope for the best.
Yeah.
And then we got
Jeff's
fucked on a
free
lot of
agent?
the rolls. A lot of our
You're
rolls were...
Is Jeff a
terrible.
free agent? Can we sign him?
Jeff did well. This was Jeff's strategy, and I think it was effective. I thought it was effective. We just didn't get the speed to get the damage we were hoping from our collisions.
By the way, some rule changes. I want to suggest changing the base to hit for one-shot rockets from 9 to 8. Because I don't see why they would be less accurate than a rocket launcher. And a base to
I would
hit 9
say
is like
either that or
ridiculous.
change their arc of fire. One or the other. The fact
But
that
they're
they can
super
only-
cheap, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's the
why.
trade-off.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. So
They're
they
also
shouldn't.
one shot.
I mean, like
Yeah, but the
that,
cost is so low, you get like 8 of them like these guys did.
No, but that's a good point actually, because they're so rigid in their arc of fire. Maybe they should have a very high to hit, right? They are like Roman candles, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, the roof-mounted ones are. The ones that are like mounted in the vehicle itself apparently have swivel.
Oh, so those should probably have a lower to hit. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me just make them 8, because I'd rather hit. It sort of sucks when you buy like a whole bunch of rockets and you shoot them all and they miss, because they still take a fair amount of weight and space, considering what you can actually do with them.
Yeah, it's only one
They're,
shot.
they're cheap. So I'll change this to 8. There's also the variable fire rocket pod or multi-fire, which is sort of like a heavy rocket launcher. You get 3 1d6 rockets if you guys ever want to shoot those.
Mm-hmm.
And do we want to say that for roof-mounted rocket racks, you can have the thing selectively angled down so it can only shoot at point-blank range, or like, say, less than 3 inches or something?
That's awesome.
Because what I'm sort of thinking is, usually you want the rockets as like close range, just single-shot slam. Well, if they're horizontal on the roof rack, you really can't shoot anything up close. So I could see you just say purposely, hey, I want to mount them on the hood, pointing down at a 15-degree angle, so I like hitting anyone that's like right in my face, even if you can't shoot them far away. Do you want to leave that as an option, or just keep it the way it was?
Well, I'd like to see it as a roof rack that's actually a turret as an option somehow.
Well, in that case, you just buy a
Add some
turret.
weight. Yeah, but the turret is limited in space and so forth. You know what I mean?
Well, you shouldn't be able to use a roof rack any bigger than your turret.
Okay. Well, that's not the way it read.
Did we do that wrong?
Which
Let me
is
take
why
a
we
look.
put a three rack turret on Talladega Nights.
Let me take a look.
Anyway, this was a great game. We can talk that stuff
Extra
next
rocket
time.
rack.
I think we did awesome.
Okay. Yeah, no, I guess that's it, because it's not really using up space. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe I can do something in the middle. We'll just make it like an articulated rocket rack instead of a turret.
I think this
wanna
was
make-
our most explosive game, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
a lot of collisions and an actual pedestrian, and it's good stuff.
Yeah,
The
I
brick
think
did
that-
damage. The pistol did damage.
Yeah, the 25. See, this is why you guys need better weapons than a pistol.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
But we got a brick damage in. We got collisions. We had someone on foot. So yeah, it was
The
definitely.
pistol turned out to be just enough damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was
You
the
conceded
pistol
to the
shot
pistol.
which induced the surrender.
There you go. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the end of our Battle 5, and it it never turns out quite the way you expected. It was an incredible, fun game. We hope you enjoyed our madness and mayhem. We hope to see you at a table someday. Of course, I usually say keep rolling 20s, but when we're playing Car Wars, keep rolling 6s.